Yeah. I don't think it's 100% needed. Let's put it that way. I think it's everybody 100% wants it.
Oh, yeah, that is a different thing.
But uh, I look at what we're doing, right, and we need to have a sustainable growth that we can chart out for banks to want to basically do calculations on our percentage growth of people, right? Because that's our membership. That's what ties us into this value that they can then say, okay, I'm going to take your coin. So right now it's being worked on to be used as collateral. I'm working on several angles for that. Even in the construction company I'm CFO of here in the Philippines is a I've offered basically 1 billion pesos worth of backing for any project that we do, right? Yeah. And so that just has to be worked in with that. So I had mentioned in the past there was one U.S. bank that in the U.S. used TBC as collateral for $1 million loan. So I have not mentioned the name of the bank, though I know it. And the reason is that if I already know if they end up with 1 million people going after them with TBC, then they're going to go, that's too much, right?
Yeah,
so, my partner in this company, in the construction company, has just went and visited their headquarters in the U.S. and talked with them about them using TBC for collateral for some projects there. So if they do it there, it also helps us do it here in the Philippines. I'm also worked with a couple of different bankers here to talk about this, and it is on the table, right? It's not a no. It's like, let's work this out. Plus, our blockchain having the problem with as we've had that technical problem, I don't want to pick up and go to that next phase till we have the new tech in place. So those kind of things, like a project where I want to basically offer, here in the Philippines, you could build a home for say $10,000, right?
Yeah, right.
Right now, the people who got 100,000 Pringles have about that much in collateral in their hand that they receive for free, right? They didn't cost them anything. So 400,000 Filipinos have at least enough there to they can, or maybe 100,000 have enough to do get a piece of property and build a house, and the bank lend if they accept it as collateral for the loan.
And see, that works because it's a smaller country and there's more people in that smaller country that have TBC. And same as Nigeria, but in America there's 60,000, and we're spread out all over this huge country. So it's
no, it does work there because the banks already know. Listen, the banks know what TBC is.
That's not the issue.
The World Bank knows what TBC is.
Really?
Yeah. The World Bank back in June announced that they were opening up a lab to study the creation of an abundance-based cryptocurrency.
What?
Yeah.
Where'd they get that idea from?
Well, yeah, exactly. Well, it's not the first time that central banks have looked at what TBC is, right? So they, listen, it's an algorithm-based currency,
right?
Money in this case of TBC. So an algorithm-based system is appealing to people that want to control an economy.
Right.
So being able to structure something so that it was run by an open sourced algorithm, meaning that everybody knows what it is, it would make a level playing field. No manipulation of the currency would be possible.
But right? it's the asset that's different, right?
You could if like for TBC, the only manipulation is how many people are going to join today. They try to suppress the numbers, by giving negative advertising. They could try and suppress, manipulate,
Right.
or boost it by saying, positive news stories, whatever, and then more people join in. That's the only kind of manipulation, but it's not going to go down in value.
But see that if they try to use it like you're talking about the World Bank, their asset would be different than ours, right? I mean, we have an algorithm, but our asset is the people, the
Yeah.
human, right? Each person,
Well,
their asset would be.
well,
No.
well.
Are you still there, Nathan? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay.
So the thing is that their asset is the same as ours. It's the people.
So they're stealing our assets.
Right? Well, no. This is what's happened. And remember, the original system was set up with metal, right? When they set up the World Bank and the IMF, Bank of International Settlements, the Fed, all of this was based around metals accounts that were owned by royalty around the world, especially Indonesia and Philippines. And this asset was put into place, and then after 30 years or so, the bankers took over. They killed Kennedy in '63. In '68, they did a final move and cut out all of the metals people.
All the metal.
All the metal is out. So what is the asset then? The birth certificates, the people in the TDA accounts, trading. So we are the backing for the existing system. But they are basically flipped everything around to convince everybody that to just be the one responsible for paying all the bills instead of the beneficiary. Since you are the debt surety to the bankrupt franchise,
right.
You
system
step up and you say, "I'm the trustee. Bill me."
Nope.
Right? It's all caps. I'm the trustee. I'm responsible. Bill me. No, I'm the beneficiary. Give me.
Yeah.
That's the standing you need to have.
I'm telling you, these people that come up with this stuff.